Alright guys, so we're going to go over how to use the Coolant Flush machine. Now, one of the big things we use in the Coolant Flush machine is it's going to be right here in the vehicle. And I'm going to do some other shots of it, but you're going to see that we actually tie the coolant machine into the upper radiator hose. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to hook up a shop air line, which is right over here. So, just so you see, there's the upper radiator hose. And what we do is we find the adapters that fit on the hose properly. And we run in series. So essentially, we make the machine part of the cooling system. Now, there's our machine. Okay? So, looking at it, you're going to see that there's some valves on here. The very first thing we're going to do, now this is when a customer comes in, you could open up the radiator, you could drain it manually and work your way through, but we can also do this. So, the first thing we're going to do is turn valve 1 and then valve 2 to vacuum. You got to make sure this valve is there. So if you notice, now you see how that upper hose is sucking in? It means we have the hoses on the wrong way. So if we turn this to off, close that one. These are quick connects. So all I got to do is take that off and that off. So now we're going to go back to here. And remember, turn that one to vacuum. Turn that one to vacuum. And open that. And you can see the coolant that is working its way into the system. Now the other thing that we can do with this is we can turn the first valve to there and the second valve to there. You notice I'm turning the knob to set the pressure. Now I'd want to set the pressure at around the same pressure that the cap would be at. And I can look and see and I could see if the system holds pressure. So now, essentially, I'm doing a leak check on the system. Now hang on for 1 second and we'll be right back, and I'll show you how to do an exchange. All right, so as you see, so now the machine is pushing out of the system all the old antifreeze. We have a new solution going in. This will also help make sure that we have the most minimal amount of air possibly getting into the system. This obviously also reduces your mess and your labor time drastically. As such, this is going to be a preferred method for a lot of shops. Now, you can be sure that in a lot of circumstances, if you have this tool available to you, it's going to really cut down what mess you make, what your labor time is, and it's going to allow you. Now, the people who sell the machine will say it'll cut it down to 10 minutes. Realistically, it's probably closer to 15 or 20. But it definitely is going to be a substantial savings